Canada, you dirtbags, you disgusting igloo-living dirtbags. You just ruined our season. You're not even a real country. Trump's going to make you the 51st state soon. He's going to double those tariffs. Bayern Munich, we're finally playing like I wanted us to. Winning games. The Champions League final was in our stadium in May. Everything was pointing towards a Munich victory. Bayern doing what we couldn't do in 2012. Winning the game in our stadium. Vincent Kompany. Not even Company anymore. He's Vincent Conglomerate. He's Vincent Corporation. That guy has, everyone's playing well. Olise is dominating. Musiala's dominating. Putting up his best numbers. Davies finally coming into his own again. And you guys go play this man in a useless friendly against the United States because you want to ego us. He gets injured. And then you downplay the injury because you did the scan with some potato equipment that said he had no injury. And then he goes back to Munich and they find he tore his ACL. And now he's out for 7 months. That's almost 9 months. This guy's out. Like somebody could bang right now and have a kid in 9 months and Davies will step back on the field again. That's how long it's going to take. 3 freaking trimesters for Alphonso Davies to be back. Do you know how bad this is for our season? We were just, everything was starting to gel, you know? Everyone was starting to, play really well and the team was just doing its thing, especially in the Champions League. We had a rhythm going and they just ruined it. Man. And then Upamecano, my man scored a penalty and pulled something in his knee too, and I don't know how he's out for only 6 weeks. It's his knee, so I thought he'd be out for like 5 months. But Upamecano injured his knee too. What's going on with this? Why can't we just have nice things? Every single player is getting injured. But let me go back to Canada, that fake country, not real. Because it's going to be a 51st, beautiful 51st state. Let's go back to Canada. It's a 3rd place match. I don't know if you guys are Tottenham Hotspurs and you don't know what trophies are, but being in 3rd place typically means you get no trophies. It's a friendly game. It's just for the TV fans. 3rd place matches are in case the teams everyone wanted to be in the final didn't make it to the final, so they get a 3rd place match for everyone to watch. To be honest, everyone was going to watch that game, Canada versus the United States. Everyone that was going to watch the final of Canada and the United States were in the final. So I guess it was just like a symbolic, hey, you know what? Have the 2 countries that lost to Mexico and Panama play each other, cool. But to risk your best player, apparently they had an indication that he wasn't fit for that game, but they said he was fit anyways. Fonzie, I'm going to blame Fonzie here a little bit. You're the captain of your country. I get you want to play. But bro, just if you know you're not fit, don't go play. Don't go ruin your season. Now, if we do win something significant, no one's gonna think like, damn, like Davies was so good in that team. No, they're not gonna think about that. They're gonna think about the players that were involved in the critical parts of the season. So now you just ruined a whole year because you wanted to play a useless game. How injuries work is really simple. Do you ever just pull on a rubber band and just keep pulling? When you're pulling here, it's like, it's stretchy, nothing's happening. But the more you pull, the more strain you pull and put on that muscle, guess what's going to happen? A slight tear, and boom, you're done for. Just a slight muscle tear or a bone ligament movement that's not supposed to be there happening. 6 months, 8 months. I just can't understand why, as a player, you take that risk. If you know you're not feeling fit, just tell the manager and say you're not playing a friendly game. It was a friendly. They won it. They won the friendly anyways. And I guess what they got in return was a tweet. Canada beat the United States. Beat the United States. In a game most Americans honestly don't even know. They don't know like how big football is, right? They don't care. Most Americans don't care. And Canada was like, they were like really trying to win that game for ego points. It wasn't like the World Cup or anything. It was a friendly. And they were trying to ego us. And now they're going to be the 51st state. I might have to get a new flag because there's going to be a maple leaf somewhere in there, like to represent our 51st state, Canada. I'm annoyed. I'm pissed off because everything was just going well, and Canada just ruined it. They just turned us over and stuck it. That's disgusting what I just said, but I don't care. This is not supposed to be a thing that happens. Now we have 2 players injured in our defense. Upamecano was having the season of his life. Now he's going to miss 6 weeks. So what? Like semifinals and then the game subsequent to that? He's just going to miss even the final? Because, I mean, realistically, if we make it to the final, which I don't even believe we're going to be Inter. To be honest, I'm not looking at it like, yo, we're going to cook Inter Milan. No, I'm kind of like, nah. Because as much as I trust the team and I know we can do well and we can pull things off that no one thought, I don't really see us, beating Inter. We just don't have the midfield quality to unlock defenses. Because Kimmich's wasting his career thinking he's a world-class midfielder. He proved for Germany why he's a good right back. Someone actually explained it on Twitter, on X now. I don't want to misgender the platform because that's illegal, misgendering. Someone pointed out that I never actually thought about this, but Kimmich is like a right wing back, but specifically more like a right midfielder. You know how in FIFA you have different formations? You have a left winger, right midfielder, right winger, right midfielder, striker, center forward, CF. You have these positions, and in real life they don't exist. You don't have like a central attacking midfielder or left attacking. You don't have those kind of things. You don't have a 4-2-3-1, but you have different variations. You don't have that in real life. I mean, those formations can exist, but what you have in real life are roles that players play. So a player occupies certain space, and their job is to do certain things in that space. And Kimmich is a better right back, a better right midfielder than he is a midfielder. So I don't think him in midfield getting shoved around like a baby is going to help us win the Champions League. I'm sorry. Does that make me a bad fan? Maybe. I should be on my knees sucking Kimmich's pee-pee. No, I'm not doing that. I think we miss a Thiago. We miss a conduit who can move the ball forward, who could be press resistant. And with a Goretzka-Kimmich partnership, we're not going anywhere. We're staying at home. We're staying in the hood. We're not making it out. We're staying in the projects. Government subsidized housing. We're not moving out. So I'm just saying we need a midfielder, and not just any midfielder. We need somebody who can keep the ball but progress at the same time. How many times is Kimmich he's under pressure? If it was Thiago, that's a quick little touch around the corner, past the opponent. But Kimmich would just pass back to the goalkeeper, and we end up going long. But when Kimmich's at right back, he has time. He doesn't have to worry about, press resistance, all this stuff. He can just put in crosses. He can calculate where the ball needs to go. Like, he just does better there. It's funny because he's way more active there, too, in the attack, most especially. So, yeah, I don't know how I went from insulting Canada to talking about Kimmich, but, that's just how I talk. I just move from topic to topic, often forgetting where I started. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia, and peace.